Whew. Ladies and gentlemen of YouTube and Java, it's your boy Ask Why Walker with a bit by bit video. I'm gonna periodically record parts of this process, and then my bad, I'm tired. I just had to go lift bags and shit. Okay, so I'm gonna do a piece by piece video. I have a whole video of this in the works. Yeah, I have to just I have to edit it and join the parts together, but I have a full video of me doing this part by step by step. But this one is basically gonna be like a piece by piece. So this is the first piece. Now you got expert level, you got novice level. I call this safe level. I use aluminum foil to protect all the other joints, even though I have an actual station now. Yeah, I have an actual soldering station. So I don't use the regular heat gun and the soldering iron independently no more. But if you're using the old method, if you're using, I ain't gonna say old, but if you're using a heat gun and the actual heat gun that you could buy, what's that shit called? The Wagner Ferno that you could buy from the Home Depot. This method is invaluable for that, because those heat guns only have two speeds. Number one and number two. Number one, the air don't blow out as fast, but it still comes out at a steady speed, even on the lowest speed. So you don't want no other components, and you don't necessarily get that nozzle at the top where you can pinpoint where you want that air to go. If you're using the soldering, if you're using the heat gun with without the precision nozzles, with just the regular joint that when you first take it out the box, this way is perfect. This is perfect. And you got the little Capiton tape right there to seal the deal. So yeah, make sure you get some Capiton tape. That's your best friend. So yeah, you see how I got this? This is optimal. I might gotta move it up a little bit so I could get this pin right here. All right, yeah, that's perfect. Boom. That is perfect. A little bit more. All right, boom. That is perfect. This is what you want. So it's no risk of hitting anything else with that hot air. Now, again, this is for if you're using, a standard heat gun. This is perfect for that. This is what you want. This is all the pins of the thumbstick. This is all the pins of the thumbstick in one go. I'm gonna hit it with some flux. I'm not gonna do that on video. I'll do another one for my potential stream, but that's not what this one's gonna be. It's gonna be like a step by step, and also it's showing my potential Java customers who's buying, for the controllers that I'm doing, that I actually do the work and I actually have the Hall effect sticks. Hold up, the sticks are right here. I gotta order some more. These things have been flying off the shelf like crazy. Okay. This one that open? Yep. Oh shit, I do gotta re-up. God damn. These are my last two for this box. I gotta get some more. Well, I ordered some more. I wanted two more packs, but then there's oh man, if you order two, you gotta wait till Tuesday. I'm like, man, I need them shits now. So, cause you get 4 in the box. You get enough for 2 controllers. The one I use is the Initech brand that you can actually calibrate with a screwdriver. You see that? I actually have the screwdriver. The screwdrivers they give you a screwdriver for each set, so that's pretty good. And for what I'm seeing, you can only get that brand off of Amazon. I'm gonna see if they got some on eBay, because I'm gonna need some bulk, man. But yeah, got a little screw, and I've did several controllers already with great reviews. So yeah, these are the Hall effect sticks I use. But also, the 2 custom shell controllers I'm about to do, I'm gonna put an extended capacity battery in there. So I'm probably gonna charge $100. It's like, oh well, what am I getting for $100? As in a sense of warranty though, you get the same warranty Sony get. They don't give you a warranty, but you're not going to get drift. So these are Hall effect sticks. I've never seen heard of anybody who did a Hall Effect upgrade getting stick drift again. Stick drift is gone with Hall Effect. So in the sense of stick drift, I wouldn't have to offer a warranty because Sony don't give you a warranty. So, and also I'm protecting myself against flim flam. You're not gonna be like, oh man, oh you get the controller that you bought from me, be like, oh man, this ain't it, and then you try to send me another one. I'm not beat for the bullshit. That's why I stopped doing repairs a while ago. No, no. No. So you get the same warranty Sony gives you. No warranty. But these sticks, don't anybody who has Hall Effect sticks will tell you they don't drift. So drift is gone. So I bought this. I butchered one of the first boards I did, but then I recovered on the second one that I did. I did it greatly. So now I got the experience. I got like this cheat code right here, so you don't have to worry about hitting other components. And because that's what happened to the board I butchered. I hit other components and I melted off the little plastic thing that you plug the microphone cable into, that you plug the little microphone flex ribbon up to. I'm like, yeah, board probably still worked, but I was like, nah, it ain't worth it. So I bought another board. See, getting a motherboard on eBay is the same price as a controller. So I'm like, oh my god, I'll just cheap. It's cheaper to just get one off of AliExpress. So I bought this motherboard off of AliExpress. It came from China and I got it within 5 days. That was pretty good. So yeah. So this is the first part. This is the first side. So I'm gonna save this and then I'm gonna do it piece by piece and then put it all together with some transitions and give you guys a nice video. So this is pretty much the video showing the amount of work I put into installing the Hall Effect sticks and making sure that for what I'm charging for my premium controllers that you're getting your money's worth. All right, so this is part 1. I'll be back for part 2. All right, this is the first stick successfully taken off. Just give me some patience, y'all. Once I get my little microscope thingy, I'm hoping I can have an angle to do this with the microscope. Yeah, see? That aluminum foil was imperative for this, all right? So you use your grabbers, like you have your little grabbers attached to it at the bottom, and then when you start to see this liquefy, it's going to get really, really shiny. Then you just gently, key word, my friends, gently tug on this, and it will come right after you, one hand with the heat wand. It will come out completely flush, and this will be the end result. This will be like the left on solder that's on there. Hold on, let me get it clearer. What the hell? Okay, that's better. Yeah, now this is going to be the fun part. See, now for the solder that's left for like the rumble motors right there, I'll leave that on. I'll leave that on. You could take it off, but you don't have to. You know what I'm saying? That's just giving yourself extra work. But now, you would think in theory, you're like, well, with that logic, I should be able to heat the board and use the little grabbers to use the old solder for the new sticks. In theory, you could do that, but it's not recommended because you're not going to be able to see what you're doing, and then you're not going to be able to see under the board, and you'll have to have a dumb amount of precision to have this under there and then push it. Have fun. No, do it the correct way. You desolder the holes, and then you put the joints in there. That's the effective way. But yeah, first stick out. I'll give y'all an update with the second stick, and I'm just gonna make one big video. I'm just gonna combine all these little clips and put it into one video. Yep. All right. Be back again. All right, this is a continuation of the multi-part video, or what I'm combining. All right, so I just got the other one off. Yeah, heat wand. Yeah. So my settings that'll help you guys out. I got everybody who has a station, their settings are different, their layout is different, but I keep the air on 4. And I have it make sure you set this joint to Celsius and not Fahrenheit, or you're gonna have a very bad time. You're gonna be like, yo, why the hell this shit ain't melting yet? You know, Celsius is a little bit significantly higher than Fahrenheit, so make sure you got it set to Celsius. So yeah, you're gonna want that's what I got my iron set to. I got the iron set to 450 because remember Sony uses lead-free solder and it has a higher melting point. So that's the setting I got for my iron, 450 degrees. And for the hot air, you want 400. 400 is that sweet spot. 400 with the air at 4, and you're Gucci. And then you'll see it'll come right out. And then boom, this is the second one. I got the first one installed, so but I had to. I'll show you the complete result when I'm done. So this is the second non-Hall effect stick. So now we gotta the fun part, the desoldering this shit. That's all that's the desoldering is always the fun part. Cause no matter how skilled you are, no matter no matter your utensils, that shit still takes long. I don't ever like, oh man, I got the Heiko solder sucker 10,000. That shit's still gonna take long because what it does sometimes, it'll push the solder through to the other side. And you gotta keep playing with this shit. Either we gotta alternate between wick. Sometimes you'll get lucky. Like with this, if you get lucky and get like 5 or 6 of the holes, you cool. Sometimes you'll get lucky. Most of the time you won't. And you'll have to use the wick. The wick is the most efficient, I will say that, but it's the most time consuming. This saves time if you get the timing down and if you could get at least 5 holes desoldered. This saves time. Well, I'm gonna experiment. I'm gonna the tip I'm using is probably a 1. It's probably like a 1 something. I'm gonna get the 0.8 tip. Maybe the 0.8 tip will save a significant amount of time, especially especially for the medium-sized holes. Like for some reason, for the smaller holes right here, that works good. You just gotta make sure you do it really, really fast. Like that works good for the smaller holes. It's the big holes that's the problem. I'm like, well, goddamn, you would have thought with the smaller holes you would need the smaller tip, like the 0.8, but you don't. Like that tip works good with the smaller holes. It's the big holes that's the problem. All right, well, we about to get started on this. Oh, why is it so blurry? Oh, cause yeah. All right, so we about to do this. I'm gonna do a video on this showing it step by step because I'm a lot better at it now. But I'm gonna wait till I get my microscope. But yeah, let me get this desoldered, and this time I'm gonna show you how it looks when it's desoldered, and then I'm gonna put the Hall effect stick in. All right, we back. This is the second side. See, I dig that. I already got the Hall effect on this one. This is the other side. Yeah. So that in combination with this is your best friend. Cause okay, like I said earlier, that maybe the 0.8 millimeter tip is better. I'm gonna buy it and see, but the tip that I got, I think it's a probably like a 1.0. I think it was the cheapest one I bought off of Amazon. It came with 2 tips. I don't know the diameter though, but for some reason this is the second tip, by the way. The first tip worked pretty good, but this one works a little bit better. It works on like I said, sometimes you'll get lucky and get the small holes in one fell swoop. It's imperative that after each hole you use your cleaning tool, and clean it after each hole, and that'll give you much more success. Because the stingier ones, like humans, it was this top one right there. Hold on, let me use my little pointy thing. It was that one. That was stupid stingy. So you have to make sure when you use your wick, you use enough pressure to get the wick inside of the hole, and it'll suck the solder up. Yeah, like that's yo. So this in conjunction with this. Now, if you got better equipment, like if you got the resources to get better equipment, more power to you. Maybe that Hako, I can't pronounce it, the Hakayo, whatever, the Hakayo Solder Master 6000, maybe that do this significantly quicker. But I'm pretty sure before Radio Shack went out of business, Radio Shack used to be the authority on this type of stuff, but now it's Hakayo. I think I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing it wrong, but that I seen the one of the best Hakayo solder sucker vacuum whatever thingies. That shit, yo, I think that shit was like $3,000. I'm like, that I got a RTX 4080 Super, and that was 1,100. $3,000, that shit gonna stay right there. But and besides, I still pulled it off. I still successfully did it. Now, like it's optimal to have it super clear, but you can luck up and have it like a little bit on the edge. You can still get the Hall effect stick in there. So let me show y'all that real quick. Oh. Alright, so Bob. Hall effect stick. Make sure this button is up. Alright, hold on, let me line it up. Now when you get it in there, it's gonna fit flush. It's gonna slide right in. But you know you still gotta give it a little elbow grease. Yep. I'll only wipe my hand from the other solder, from the flux on the other side of the board. Alright, hold up. I can't do this with one hand. Hold up. Alright, I'll do another clip. Give me a second. Okay, your boy recovered from a rare fuck up. Okay, so when I was soldering, I think when I was soldering this one of the legs were bent. Oh my God, one of the legs were bent, and I damn near soldered the whole thing together. And once I seen the leg was bent, I'm saying, hold on, why that thing don't have? I'm like, oh fuck, I lucked up. I was quick with it. Now, when you make a fuck up like that, this is your best friend. That, in conjunction with the heat gun, right? With the station or the heat gun, gotta be quick and accurate. And again, aluminum foil, so nothing else get hit, so nothing else catches astray, right? Quick, and then when you take it out, I used my what the fuck, my tweezers. I had them shits. Hold up. Where's the thing? Come on, the tool that saved me. Oh, right here in my face. These. Oh my God, these things saved me. And then I bent the pen back in place, and then I hit it with the heat gun, got it off real quick. Now, when you're doing that, when you're doing a recovery, you don't clamp it, because you don't want to fuck up the actual sticks. You don't clamp it. You just hold it with just enough pressure to be able to pull it out when the solder starts to shine. Yeah. So now we in primitive mode. We on controller tester. Hold up. God damn, this shit kind of blurry. All right, there we go. Yeah, we on controller tester. And we got to calibrate. That's why it's important that before you put this motherfucker all the way back together, you come here and you check. Now, these are the easiest to calibrate because I already got my screwdriver out. You just hit it with the screw and calibrate it slightly. That's it. And with this, you'll be Gucci. But I'm not gonna show myself. I'm gonna do an in-depth video. This is just like a little sampler. I'm gonna do an in-depth video where I got my. I'm gonna use my camera. I'm gonna use my Logitech Brio 4K, blah, blah, blah. Or I'll get a better tripod for this and do it with this, and then, you know, do the full extensive thing. But this is just like a little sampler I'm putting together. But yeah, see, these are you get these off. I'm a tag these. Well, I know Amazon ain't gonna pay me, but I'm gonna link these in the description of the video of what I get, because these are the easiest Hall effect sticks to calibrate, because it's a Phillips head screw joint right there, and they're the easiest to calibrate. But yeah, there you go. So yeah, we about to calibrate this thing. So now you see it's important. Oh, and to get this to like this, you have to put a battery in. Make sure you keep the battery on deck. So you put the battery in and then you plug in the cord. If you plug in the cord without plugging in the battery, that light is going to blink twice and it ain't going to do anything. So you have to plug the battery up in order to get this result right here. All right, well, I'm wrapping up. So I'm wrapping it up. And then when I put everything together, I'll give you guys the update. And that'll be the end of the video. But yeah, make sure you get here and you calibrate the controller before you put it back together, because you're going to be sick if you don't. All right, well, I'll be back. All right, I'm back. Yeah, it was a little bit on the edge of that one hole in the top that I had to get off. But yeah, it should be in there flush, just like that on each side. Yeah, so like I said, with the wick, it's important that once you get some clear way in there, you, I'm using the wrong tip. I'm using the tip. I never took off the default tip. I'm pulling this off with the default tip, but I have more. What them shit said? Okay, you got the super pointy one, which is that one, but that one breaks off sometimes. It curves and shit too. This is the one you're supposed to use to suck it, you know, with the wick, but you can't get it in there. Like, that's the thing. Some of that stubborn solder, you have to get in there. So you have to get the wick in there with the iron in order to suck it up. But this tip might be good too. But I'm pulling it off with the default tip. So, and I'm using it in conjunction with the solder sucker thingy. So do what's efficient for you. This is efficient for me, as you can see. So now, see, and once it's in there, you can flip the board over with your I got one of these tool thingies. It won't come off. It will stay flush in there. You see? Legs. Now, here's the fun part. This is the easiest part. Like, once you get the analog sticks out with the old sticks out with the hot one or the heat gun and all that, and then you desoldering is the most time consuming process of this, getting the old solder out. That's the most time consuming part. Once you're done and you get the stick in there, soldering, that's the easy part. That's the least time consuming part. That's the easiest part. But yeah, let me get right to it, and I'll give you guys, and I'm gonna, you know, combine all of these, make one big update, one big video, and, you know, hopefully this controller finds a new home. Well, I ain't gonna say hopefully, it is, but I'll be back. All right, y'all, this is the last part of the video. I basically just took the microphone out of the other controller that I got, that I'm gonna give that a see-through blue case. So I basically just took the microphone out of there and put it in here. So I figured out the problem too. The long microphone was good, the short one was bad. So I ordered a replacement. I kept the rubber piece too right there. So I basically ordered a replacement of that. So when I get this controller up and running, I'm just gonna put the replacement in there. So yeah, it was the short microphone. Okay, so yeah, the haptic feedback worked. Okay, touchpad still works. Motion sensor is super good. And now the microphone works, as you see. See? Your microphone. Because it has it's a dual-sided mic. Like, it's a part of it in the back and it's a part of it in the front. Like, I could have just kept that unplugged and only the front one would have worked, but I think the back mic, like, mutes out, like, all like background noise and shit like that. So it's a reason 2 of them are in there. So yeah. So this beauty is gonna be on sale probably on my Java page. Well, I'm waiting to put it on. I'm waiting to put it on my Java page. I'm not gonna put it on my Java page yet. I might make a custom. I hate Instagram, but I might make a business Insta to promote these controllers, these Hall Effect stick controllers that I'm selling. So I'll keep y'all in the loop. I might post them on my YouTube page as well, but I don't think I have enough clout for the YouTube route, but I'll keep y'all posted. Java is looking like the first choice. I'm not putting them on eBay. Y'all motherfuckers on eBay ain't about to add me to death to take away all my profit. I'm waiting to put them on Java. I have to see. But yeah, but another controller successfully done. All right, now this is a special treat for y'all. This is the controller. I'm debating whether I should put. I got increased capacity batteries coming in tomorrow off of Amazon, so I'm thinking I'm gonna put one of those in here, and I'm gonna sell this for $100. Yeah, but I'm about to put y'all on some more free game. Yeah, I'm about to put y'all on some more free game though. Be appreciative of this free game. Let me switch to the station. It's a little trick I picked up. Okay, so y'all gonna love this. This is a little trick I picked up, cause this is how I learned that none of the parts is interchangeable between generations. Like you can't use BDM 10 parts on a BDM 20 controller and vice versa. You cannot. And if Google is seeing this, I'm putting this on YouTube. YouTube is a Google service. Google. I've been Googling things for years, and I've never seen Google be wrong until I Googled this. I said, Google, can you use parts from a controller from a PS5 DualSense controller? So they said Google said all the parts are interchangeable. They said Google said almost all the parts are interchangeable. No, the fuck they're not. No, the fuck they are not. You cannot use a BDM 10 ribbon cable on okay, so perfect, I can show you. The haptic feedback trigger ribbon cables, this is a BDM 10 controller. You cannot use a BDM 10 ribbon on a BDM 20 controller and vice versa. You can't. It will not fucking work. I tested it. It will not work. It will not work. I literally had to buy replace because the controller I fixed for the homie Trail bundles. This is his original controller. I just had to get a new motherboard. I bought a motherboard off of AliExpress because eBay is tripping. So I bought a new motherboard off of AliExpress, and that's why I just built this computer. I pretty much built this controller from the ground up. These are BDM 10 flex cables. You cannot use these shits on a BDM 20 controller. Oh, another fun fact. The microphone cables, they are not interchangeable. No, the fuck they're not. Because I put these microphone cables inside of a BDM 20 controller, and I'm about to show you. Here's how I make sure I put everything back together properly into the controller. I run Astro's Playroom. And I go to controller demo, and that'll let you know whether you fucked up or not. So YouTube is a Google corporation, is a Google program or whatnot. It's part of the YouTube family. Correct that. That was the first time in life I ever seen Google incorrect. I've asked Google for countless things, and Google has always been on the money, except for the parts are not fucking interchangeable. The microphone flex cables aren't interchangeable because I put these flex cables right there inside of a BDM20 controller. Nope. Shits did not work. I tried this ribbon cable inside of a BDM20 controller. Nope. That shit did not work. So the batteries are interchangeable. Yo, the touchpad isn't even interchangeable. Okay, so it's two revisions of the BDM10 touchpad. It's one that you can unplug like you can with the BDM20 and up, and the first ones, like the very first ones that use this brown ribbon cable, it's like it's like onto the board. It's not soldered, but I don't know how to describe it. But but you can't take it off. It's integrated into the board, literally. It's not, but it's another revision of the BDM10 where it's like the white ribbon cable with the blue tip, and you can pull it. You can take it out from either end. These you cannot. They are not interchangeable. They ain't. So Google, fix that shit. But yeah, without further ado, give me a second. I'm about to launch up Astro Playroom. I'm using it in primitive mode because I'm still debating should I oh, hold on. Alright. Oh, that's right. I was playing Cold War. All right. Okay, this is the free game. This is how you make sure you put everything back together. And I do this for every controller. I don't take no chances. That's why, like, I charge a quality fee of what I charge. Okay, Astro's Playroom. You go to controller demo. This is the fun part. Alright, so on my settings, I got haptic feedback and rumble off. The save back, well, especially if you're using the stock battery, like if you're using the stock battery, you want to have that shit off so you can have more power. Okay, so the vibration works, but okay, haptic triggers, hold up, yeah, they work, but I cut it off. Like, I turned it off, but they work. Like, you turn that shit off to save battery power. But with the 7200 mAh batteries that I might be including with this controller being the first one, you don't have to worry about it as much. So just one more time, okay? Touchpad is good. Yep, so yeah, the touchpads aren't interchangeable, people. They're only potentially okay, what, and also they're not fully interchangeable until they're not interchangeable within generations. You have to know what IC controller chip came with that touchpad. So luckily I did the research. When I bought this motherboard off of AliExpress, I still had the touchpad, and it was like, yo, what's the IC controller chip on your touchpad? If it's the big IC, you get the big IC motherboard. If it's a small IC, you get, and I think it's a different amount of pins. I think the big IC got like 7 pins on the main chip, and like the small IC got 5 or something, but I double checked. So apparently I did something right, because the touchpad works, so I did the right choice. I knew it was a small IC. So my touchpad is good. Now the motion sensor, yeah, see, motion sensor is good. Okay, now here is the big test right here. Hold up. Okay. Oh shit, wait. Okay, I'm wrong. Okay, this mic could just be bad. All right, I'll order another one. Okay, yeah, these mics are bad. Okay. So I might have been wrong. About the mic. The mic might be interchangeable. The shit might have just been broke. All right, so I'll buy another one. All right, but yeah, this is what I use to make sure to test all the functionality when I'm done. Astro's Playroom. All right, so I'm probably gonna put all these videos together, and yeah, so okay, yeah, I'll buy another replacement mic cable today, and hopefully I can get everything here by tomorrow. A matter of fact, I have another controller. That I'm gonna work on, but I don't feel like taking it apart yet. So yeah, I'll just buy the mic cable. All right, yeah, but man, we did it. Another controller in the books. All right, peace.